It's in an area that's still developing. You know, they named the train station because there's a university here. You know, it's nice to see that, right? Old universities are nice too. You know, when schools are really old and they've been there a long time, that can be a really nice thing. There's a lot of culture, right? Culture, like one pot, right? When a school is really old, you have all of that. There's a history. But when a school is new, there's a lot of opportunity. There are new things that can happen. So you get that feeling when you come onto the campus still. You know, when you come here, it still feels new. So, yeah, when I first came here, there was that.
How many years ago?
Good question. I think this is my 4th or my 5th year here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think this is my 5th year. Yeah. So when I started 4 years ago, and when I first met the people, like we were in the library, you know, at the top floor, and they were very friendly, you know, very encouraging. One thing I really like about working here is that if people play on their phones for the whole class, or sleep for the whole class, or don't ask any questions, then I can say, get out, you know? So, it doesn't happen often, but still, there are some times when you guys want to sign your names, right? Still, sometimes I say to students, no, you know, you come to the class, you sleep the whole class, you play on your phone, you don't do anything with me, so you don't sign your name. And in other schools, right? So I like that about this school. You know, the teacher can still have rules, and the students have to, you know, listen. So that's good. It doesn't mean I like to punish my students, you know, but there has to be something where the teacher can say, 不可以这样子，一定是要这样子, because otherwise, why am I here, you know? So yeah, I like this school. It's a nice place, right? And mostly the students are very cooperative, right? So.
When you all you have back Canada, do you planning to retire at Canada?
Oh goodness, no. No, I don't want to move back to Canada. I'm going to stay here. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Taiwan is Canada is a beautiful country, and a lot of the people really are nice, but there are just too many things there. I don't want my children living there. So
you have Taiwan.
I have just a residence here, permanent residence. So when I first came to Taiwan, there's no way I could become a citizen, right? I mean, I have to be Chinese for that. But now they're changing the rules. So maybe at some day in the future, I can even be a citizen. We'll see, you know. But for now, yeah, it's a permanent residence, so I don't need to worry. I don't need to, every year, I don't need to get it again, you know, so it's, and honestly, the health insurance in Taiwan is a whole lot better than anything in the West. You know, like the basic health insurance, how do you say that in Chinese? Health insurance? You know, like if you go to the hospital, yeah, like you can have these, right?
This only Taiwan.
Yeah, like in Taiwan, you go to the hospital and it's, you know, they do so much for you, right? And okay, it's not always the cleanest place. You know, in the West, hospitals, you can eat on the floor, right? Really, they keep them clean. But it's so terrible to go to a hospital there. And the dentist, you know, in Taiwan, 150 NT. And they will fix any problem in your mouth, right? And in Canada, even if you have health insurance in Canada, that doesn't include your teeth. So Canada and the West in general.
Insurance card got include.
Yeah. In Taiwan it includes the dentist, yeah.
Normal dentist only. Because if I like, for me, I got the two braces.
Hmm.
It's not included.
It's not everything, like if you need to have a whole tooth replaced, you have to pay for that. But a regular visit to the dentist, even a root canal, you know, when they have to go inside your tooth, 150 NT every time.
Nice.
Yeah, because in Canada, like I broke a couple teeth and I needed to have the root canal. You know the root canal? That's when your tooth is dead, and then they have to take the tooth and they drill into the inside, like down inside, and they have to clean it all out. Yeah. In Canada, that would, 20 years ago, that would be 30,000 NT, 3万块一次. Taiwan, 150. Right, so that's really a big thing. Yeah. Okay, other questions? How's it going? Little head. Pick a question word and try. Okay. You have to try to ask, okay? I have a question about your shirt. Do you know what that means? That's, you know, drugs, yeah. It's one of the fun things about Taiwan. I'm sure you do it in your country too, right? Where you get a t-shirt, you just put English words on it. Sometimes it's just English letters, and you know, it doesn't matter if it's really English, it's just, it looks cool, right? Yeah.
I will make sure that word didn't have any marks.
Yeah, you do have to be careful, because sometimes the words on there
Some
are
of the
really,
words really, yes.
yeah. So yeah. That's not a bad word, it's just, you know, in Taiwan, it's, people feel about that differently.
And the most popular word is New York.
Oh, yeah.
New York.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, more questions? Yeah. Well, it's, for a long time it was illegal, okay? But then they made it so it was illegal but not a crime. So there's a word that we use there. We have the question of whether something is legal, the law says 可以, or if something is criminal. If it's a crime, that means it's not just against the law, you go to prison, right? So for a long time in Canada, it wasn't legal, but it wasn't a crime. So if the police catch you smoking marijuana, they just, maybe you have to pay some money, but you don't go to jail, right? So that's, for a long time in Canada, it was like that. But now, I think, in most of Canada, it's legal, but you need to have a reason. If you have a medical reason, you know, if you don't feel